Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Mercia playthrough, guys. Now, first of all, I do apologise, we have jumped ahead just a little bit in the campaign. Unfortunately, we've had a whacking great big thunderstorm going on at the moment, and our power went off. Well, we've had a few today, and our power went off, and killed my recording. But I've done a lot, we've not really had much happen. We've just pushed Mercia back, and we have, well, we've pushed Mercia back and we've taken various bits of territory, as you can see. And I believe, depending on where it crashed, we are now at peace for the time being. We are also now the Anglo-Saxons, guys. So we have had our short campaign victory here. We didn't miss much, basically. I mean, we took London, but we've not missed much. You know, there's been very little actually happened. Obviously, we've got some pushing we can do here as well. Which we're going to be doing. Oh, let's upgrade these guys into the top level mailed spearmen. But we're going to take a little bit of time just to build ourselves up now, guys, as well. Nice. Because as you can see, we've been pushed back just a little. So being able to... these little individual guys are actually going to get dropped. But as you can see, guys, we're in a nice, solid position here to expand. We've got everything for London. London only has a couple of settlements. Obviously, we're going to take these guys. March straight through the Anglian territory. I really don't care about annoying the Anglians. It's not like they can stop me. We're also going to reposition ourselves around the Anglian territory, guys. The reason we went for peace, rather than pursuing the war, is this army here, which was about to... They've actually dropped a load of troops now. We've gone to peace, but it was about to push up here, and I couldn't do anything about it at the time, guys. So, yeah, we're going to spend a little bit of time. Snottingham can lose that. We're going to spend a little bit of time rejigging our territories to get ourselves into the best possible situation. Anyway, let's end turn. We're not actually that far off our long conquest victory. We've got a few more places to take for that. And if we take them, we will be in a very strong position. I mean, obviously, once we take all this, however, we have an event which happens at that point. So we might not do that just yet. In fact, I might pursue a small campaign over here next to capture the rest of Wales. Yeah, these guys are all one sort of allied kingdom. Obviously, we've got some Viking invaders over here from Fingal. Sorry, Fingale. So yeah, we're going to move an army back over there to deal with them.
The men are ready to serve. We will do our utmost. Jesus will guide us. All forces in good order.
Swine army's going to head down here to take out these guys, and then we'll move on Sussex. Your Sufsiaks. You guys are going to march straight into here. It's an easy victory, actually. And we're going to capture here. They're gone. Let's do some repairs here. So we've got a couple of territories in here. These are all based around here, or Colchester, or I don't know where that is. I assume it sounds like Colchester, but I don't think that's where it is, but I could be completely wrong. How are we doing? My base influence is still rubbish. I am very worried about what's going to happen when my king dies. I've got a feeling we might be ripped in twain by civil war. Here is going to be, income is going to be skyrocketing. Let's have a look at all my provinces. So yeah, Lindisfarne, 2,000, wow. And Westfield, which is another one of these places. Let's start clearing. Oh no, we'll keep that because that ups that. And we'll start sorting out here. And again, here it's a very similar setup, but here you can see there's so much green there as well. Sorry, other yellow things there. Let's knock you over. And here is going to be another one which is going to become very good as we build it up. Here could be as well, and I don't really need as much defense as there. However, having the dark stuff here is also good because we're buffing up all of these guys. And Fens can definitely start having a lot of this cleared out. Basically, I'm trying to up my my trade settlements. I kind of wish I could tell which were trade settlements a bit more easily than clicking through them all. Anyway, those trade settlements are going to be where I'm going to want all of my governors long run, because they are going to be the places which are going to... They are the powerhouses of our nation. They are going to be what are going to give us our income, guys. Places like London here, once it's built up, will be hugely beneficial for us. And here certainly will get better and better and better the bigger I make it. Okay, so we're fairly solid up here. Where are my armies? You can move into here. That gives us a nice position. We're going to push down here and we'll hang around down here.
Onward to victory!
Nice solid victory there.
Agreed.
There we go. I'll take Hastings next. Where's my king? Where is he? Ah.
Yearn to prove themselves.
Right. You can double time it up towards Gloucester, and we're going to have a short Welsh campaign soon. I've got a feeling we're going to be facing it off against the Scots up here soon, which I'm not that fussed by. Having them getting nice and powerful will be good. We might be able to pull some of these guys into alliances, actually. No. I might well still decide to go to war with them.
This visit promises advantage to us.
Can I pay these guys to make them a vassal? Not that I've got enough money.
Our forces wish to pass.
I will offer them military access. I basically want to use these guys as an excuse to go to war with somebody at some point. Ooh, why? Well, this will sort itself out in time. If we get a little pop-up rebellion, that's not the end of the world. But no, we're in a good position. Once we've cleared Wales, we're in a good position to threaten the rest of Anglia in our next war. But for now, I'm happy to wait.
Let us advance.
4 of those. I need some more spears. Get rid of 2 of these, because I'm actually a bit low on my ranged. Let's replace him with another one of the better horses. There you go. It's a very nice setup now. They are the lower level, but I'm not that fussed. This is a nice setup for our army.
The men are ready to serve.
King is slightly different, but I like that as well, because we've got these guys on the flank. We've got a very solid force here. All the top level infantry. We're going to swap these guys out for top level spears, which we just do by going through a town.
All forces in good order.
Nice thing about using the top level units as well is they are not feared units, so actually they don't count towards this, which actually helps us by having very low use of our feared. Yeah, I think it's only like these guys who are our levy units, so these very basic units who are being used in that way. Let's just secure a bit more loyalty off our son. Depressing that I have to do that, but... How is Kufred's base? His base influence is terrible. So's his. I really need a better heir, but there's not much I can do about it just now. As I said, I am a bit concerned that when my king dies, we will be riven by civil war. We will have a massive civil war, and as we're big, it won't be a short thing if, you know, this country gets ripped in two. You know, different people in different places. I mean, it would be interesting fighting back, but it would certainly have the potential to be a very, very long fight. We're building our income nicely. You're nearly there. You can dig into here for a couple of turns while we build up. In fact, you're going to come around here and engage their armies to start with. So we're going to engage the armies. We might take some losses up here, but we should be able to batter their armies down fairly quickly. Especially as they're also at war over here, I think. So, and they might not all join this.
Our foes' days are numbered.
You can have a scribe. So some of these buildings are good here because they up my industry production as well. But good, I'm not going to start this war in winter. They're fighting back, actually. I can't see where their army is. Oh, it's down here. Might regret not having a second army over here if they decide to sail across the sea, but, well, we'll see how this goes. I can always throw it together an army. Up our market, because that actually helps us. Cheeky save.
We can take them.
Let's do this.
So it's we will prevail.
Oh, gonna be a good battle here. So we're fighting against two armies. They're mostly spears, but the Welsh spears aren't good. This is nothing compared to me. It's the fact that we're fighting two armies, which is the tricky thing there. Oh, and they've got warhounds. I've not actually used warhounds yet myself. I can have them as my Irish faction, but I've not used them yet, so we'll have to see what they're like. Their swords are not as good as ours. However, their archers are potentially quite good. Though poor armor piercing isn't going to help them against my heavily armoured top tier army. As I said, the worst unit in my army is actually my general. There we'll go.
Ready for war. Spearmen.
General in the middle. As always, let's put these guys on the edges. Let's make sure it actually sets up this way this time. Two units of horse over here, one unit of horse over here. These guys are going to go on this side, and you guys are going to sit back here.
Enemies beware. We hear and obey.
Are they actually moving? Get you guys around the side. What I really want to do is I want to get my initial engagements off before these guys have. Oh, I wish I'd seen them doing that. It's elite melee cavalry. They do have very good cavalry. That is one thing I do want to be a bit careful of. Let's hit those scout horse. as their entire army moves. No, let's pull back once their other cav moves in. You can get over here. If I was them, I'd have actually manoeuvred the other armies to try and hit me in a pincer movement. Would have been risky, but... Let's move forwards, keep this movement going. So all the cavalry is on one flank now. They do still have the aware of their warhounds. Here. Hey, big dogs! You guys can hammer into them. We're going to reform up here, and we're going to push. Let's switch to flaming arrows and hit those. Oh no, that's not going to help us. Okay, they're charging. Okay, perfect. Let's counter charge. You guys can get around the side. Slam into the side of them. You guys can move up here. Oh, you guys can move over here to support. You guys can hammer up into here to help as well. Oh, never mind, you can turn and face here then. We're already driving these guys off. You can start hitting them. Charge into there. Let's get our charge on over here. Oh, perfect. The enemy general's already down. Our cav is in a bit of trouble. Oh wow, a levy spear have hit our side there. Straight into them. You can actually slam into the back of these guys. Our line's got a bit stretched at places, but we're flanking nicely. We're already breaking some of their units. Let's hit these guys next. There we go. Let's start moving these guys up and around to flank around more. You guys can fold up into them.
Enemies beware. Strike now. The battle is turning in our favor.
Straight back into those levy spears. My king is dancing aggressively there, but that's good at this point. Oh no, let's finish off that little bit of cav first. Perfect. Let's push through here. We're doing okay there. Fold into the back of them. Fold into the rear of them. Okay, they're now being nicely outnumbered. I actually wanted to get these guys around the back, but never mind. We're just going to keep fighting there. Ripping through them, guys.
Our men run from the enemy.
Oh, axes versus their spears there. We're cracking them. Who's running?
Enemies beware.
Oh wow, a light horse. Okay, that's hardly surprising. We've got this.
General, annihilate them.
It's just a matter of driving the rest of their units off now. There we go. We did take some damage there, but it was a nice solid victory. Getting around, our general did really nicely there. Our king is getting old though. At 61, still on the battlefield, guys. You know, he's getting old, and I'm worried what's going to happen when he dies.
Impossible, I fear. We will do our utmost.
You know, he has taken our broken kingdom from a broken state of civil war to what it is now, and I'm just worried when he passes, we're going to have another vicious civil war. See, here I want to be putting it all into dark black buildings, because that will help us massively. Okay, let's enter. That's suspicious.
Bought.
No.
Coin. You are a fool to reject.
Edwulf, it's not gonna happen. There it is, heading for Aberteifi. Oh, it's their forces. Wow, we have a really good garrison there. I mean, I'm not going to attack just yet. I don't feel the need to.
My men yearn to prove themselves.
Let's go drive that army off.
Not an option. All forces in glory.
It's going to be an easy cap for us there. You, Mr. Governor, can get a scribe.
The men have trained for this.
We're going to have to adopt somebody, because at the moment this is not good. Wulfric, he's still 56, that's the problem. Athelwold, 43, no, his base is rubbish. Edred, base influence 8. Can't afford to adopt him this term. He's a governor though, he's not a war leader.
The men are ready to serve. Can't be done. We are the coming power. Do not falter.
Let's just have a look at Kufred.
To glorious combat.
What's he getting all his influence from? Favoured odds, war bonds. But some is from his office, and if I make him my heir, he will lose some of that. That said, he's definitely... But his base influence is rubbish. We are pushing up this one, which will also help. We're going to have to cope. If we have a civil war, we have a civil war. We will try and put it down as quickly as we can. We may have to do a bit of a selective pruning of our family tree. I am fighting a defensive battle here, guys. I've not done many of these. Oh, this settlement. If they'd attacked from the sea, I'd have loved this. Because we'd have just... I wouldn't have defended the harbour. I'd have sat back and I'd have let them break on me. We're going to win this. There's absolutely no doubt. We have a really solid army here, guys. I'm not even going to bother using the extra bits and pieces.
Swordsman! Spearman!
Not entirely sure where they're going to hit, so we're going to put these guys along here to start with. And once we can tell where they're going to hit, we'll sort ourselves a bit better.
Enemies! Beware! Stop them getting in!
Can we actually target the towers?
The enemy approaches! To command! Bowman!
We put all these guys into fire arrows and shoot this. Can we actually burn it? So let's try and take out one of those towers. Yes! So let's try and burn those towers, guys.
Deploy ranged attack! Fight for your homes! Aye, it is so! Loosen will! Look sharp! Missiles! Send a barrage! Pull them down! Attack from range!
Come on, keep hitting it.
Fire on them!
Burn it to the ground. We can watch it burning already.
Get them back!
Right, the others are going into that hit over here, so we're going to move the rest of my troops over here.
Blood warriors!
General can sit behind here.
Missiles watching me! Set for war!
There we go. Let's hit this one.
Stop them getting in! Swordsman!
Let's move forwards.
Quick march!
Not quite putting myself on the wall, because I actually do want them to start coming on. And I want them to pound themselves into my shield wall. Right, my archers can all pull back now. Oh, that was beautiful.
The enemy is at the walls! On the double! Spearman! Spearman!
I'm going to try and break through there. Can we keep shooting at these when they're at the walls? No, unfortunately not.
Our general is under attack!
As I said, we can position ourselves to hit them from the side nicely. A shield wall up there.
Making ready! Feared!
Oh wow, I'd forgotten about them.
Your will is ours! Archers! Pound the earth! Quick march!
And they can hammer into the side of these guys as they push in. That's actually perfect. They're going to break through here shortly. And we have a mass charge through here. The general can move here to support. Come on. Get yourselves in position and shield wall. Oh, and we burn them as they come through. Watch them burn. And here it comes. As they slam into our shield wall here, guys. But we're going to hold them nicely. My feared axe can just charge in. Let's break this a bit. You guys can come back up here to support. You guys can be broken out of here to come up here to support against this main charge as well. We're dealing with them easily, guys. I'm not that worried. You guys, however, can just hammer in. That's the gate gone, so we're not going to be pouring water onto them anymore, but that's not a huge problem. You guys can hit these guys. Spears can move in behind. Just to add a bit of weight. Shield wall. My general is at the front then. You can see this press of men here, guys. My axemen are trying to push through, but we've got this press of men. Shield wall against shield wall here. And yeah, they're just breaking. I mean, they're just getting slaughtered in this gateway, guys. Oh, I can't face them the other way. These guys can all start shooting at their general in there, who is dying. Let's just charge him. You guys can hammer over into them. Their general is gone. Let's just keep shooting into here. This is just killing ground in here now. There's no way they're going to break my shield wall here. They can throw everything they want at the shield wall for as long as they want. My governor here will hold them for eternity. I mean, I could hold this line with 3 units now. In a shield wall, they just won't break us because we've got the defensive ground. My javelins can actually start moving up to start shooting into there as well.
We have captured the gates.
I love the way I can't actually attack. Ah, there, now we can. Let's break our shield wall here and just pressure these guys off the wall. There's Welsh axemen. You can watch them falling so quickly, guys. They're broken off. Kind of wish I could break these a bit more now, but wow, we actually got that one to 50% before it hit the wall. If I hadn't messed up, I'd have probably been able to burn a couple of those. And that's it, guys. Let's chase out, though. I don't want to leave these guys anything. No, we're not going to catch them. Never mind. That's how the AI doesn't fight a defensive battle. Thankfully, it pounds the walls, which it should be right. But by putting my guys back like that, they came out and they just went straight into my shield wall. And yeah, I mean, you see, we slaughtered them. We lost 71 men there, guys. And absolutely slaughtered that army. So nice solid victory there for us in Wales. Ooh. Oh god, no. Oh damn. That's bad. They are going to invade. Aelfrith, it's your time to shine. The unbreakable wall here. Who's going to have a difficult time. Oh wow, we actually did still lose some buildings there. This is the issue with having all the coast now, and I'd forgotten about that, is that we will get all of these invasions.
Without fail.
Nice. To start with, we're just repairing everything. I do need to take here, but we're not in a huge amount of issues here. You're actually going to start making your way over just to support us, just in case things go wrong over here. Hastings. Ooh. Tell you what, we're going to fight this one, guys. I know we're over our 30 minutes. We're going to fight this battle, and then that will be the end of this, guys. This shouldn't be too difficult. We've got far better troops. I don't like the auto. I could have autoed this, but the autos don't do as well for you. Unsurprisingly, you know, they've got to punish you for doing autos to some extent. Here, we're just going to use our siege towers, make a hole on the wall. I'm going to go in here at this gate. They are the best people to go in first. And yeah, we're then going to just batter them into non-existence, guys.
Enemies beware.
Oh, whoops.
Hold back. Annihilate them.
You guys can all walk forwards into position. You guys can have skirmish turned off and move up here. Okay, it's double times everything moves forwards and they don't shoot at us with fiery arrows because it's raining. If they actually focus fired my siege towers, it'd be much better. To be these guys on top of these as they move forwards. That would probably take some guts, guys, because I imagine these things wobbled.
Yours the command. Quick march. Making ready. To battle.
And now let's do this. Charge.
Eager to fight.
Oh, hang on, we're not all on the wall.
General.
Let's do this again. So we'll use both towers. All three of our towers. There you go, we're cutting a nice hole in here. Now these guys are great shock units, and against these spears, they're gonna shred them, guys. Yeah, this is perfect. They're great for this. They, you know, ideally they'd work as a group. Oh wow, they're already pulling back. Not retreating, but they're pulling back for some reason. Everybody at the base here. And there you go, we're cracking some of their units now. This isn't subtle fight work up here, this is just a battering of troops. Gonna canter. Oh wow, they've got javelinmen sitting out. And they're gonna get eaten alive by my cavalry. My general is climbing up now. Kufred is climbing up that tower. I wish Kufred had a better base influence. If he did, he would definitely be becoming my king next. He's a bit older, but he's a very solid general. Come on, let's keep the pressure on up here. This is a bit messy, guys. That said, we've got this flank nicely. You guys can move around back there. Flank around. These guys would have been better to flank with. Oh, they took a lot of damage there. Slam into the back of those spears and those horses there, and they will crack. I mean, they're already cracking, and we're hammering into them more from both angles. We've not got much of a line here, but it's enough, and they're gone. Come on, General, into them, just push. Going nicely. There you go. They're broken. We're gonna maneuver out. You guys can push through this gap to support our king. Sorry, not our king, our lord. Kufred is doing brilliantly there. He's taken hardly any damage. He is rather outnumbered, but he's doing nicely. You can pull behind these guys. These axemen here, they're suffering. They're already breaking. There we go. Into them. And we're pushing them into their own gate. And these guys are now going to charge in from the other side. They're gone. They are not going to last long now. I mean, they're being hammered from every side in their last little circle. Dying in the rain there, guys. Surrounded by my troops. Let's move forwards. Gate, the walls are ours. Oh, let's hit that unit of spears. They're not going to last long. So you guys can charge out into there. Oh, hitting spears with cav. That's never a good idea, but I want to make sure they don't escape. They're holding surprisingly well. There's two of them, one of them left. He fought to the last, to be fair. Let's hit those axemen. Running before we even get to them. It's double time now. You guys can just break off after them. Everybody else can pull up here. I think you can deal with them on your own. That's one cap taken, which gives us a little bit of a bonus. Unsurprisingly, they have their royal champions up there. Maneuver into these guys from both sides at once. It's a shame that's where it is. 2 units. You see, again, this is where it's... I'd kind of want to cheat if I was holding the settlement, because if I was going to be overwhelmed, I wouldn't touch the walls. I'd actually hold up here. Because you could hold up here far better. You know, there's so few routes. You know, I could hold here, or I could even hold right back here, just along here and along here. Here we go, guys. Oh wow, it's still a unit of something down here. Was a unit of something down there. These guys are going to get crushed as my guys charge into them from both angles. Let's get a couple of these units around behind as well. But they're gone. I doubt we'll, you know, they might hold a while, but they are getting obliterated there, guys, already. Slamming into them with some of my axes as well from the rear, and they're gone. And that's the end of South Siax. Nice solid victory. My general there, Kufred. I wish he had better base influence, because I would love to have him as my king. What does he get from being Chamberlain, from my Justicar? He doesn't get that much. He'd still have good influence. But...
That's all forces in good order.
Let's have a look. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, I had a pop-up. See, he'd probably be on 8 as well, but a lot of his are from estates. To be fair, he does have some from estates as well. He has a lot more estates. He's 53, he's still old. His son might well come of age. He gains 2 influence from that. He is... See, he maintains 9. He is just the better option. He still maintains 8, to be fair. And he can become the king's captain. He's still going to be there. He's still very loyal. He's still, you know, in line. He's just not ready just yet. You know, he will lose some. If he loses those estates, he will lose 2. So he'd be at 7 influence. So I do still need to push up the influence. That said, some of this influence will be from being king. You know, multiple decisive, you know, so we will start gaining some from a lot of these other things as we go on, which is why we need our kings to be fighters, and you can see he already has some of these, and we will get more as we fight. He has a gammy arm. He could use a better wife. I can't divorce her. I can, however, assassinate her. And find him someone better. Ooh, they're sailing around. We are going to have a 4th army up and running once we fight these guys off. We're going to follow them up the coast, guys, to see where they're going to land. There you go, they've already declared war on us. We
await your commands. To glory with march. Ready for battle.
They are going to make landfall and they are going to take somewhere. It's more a matter of where.
The men are ready to serve. God marches with us. Our foes' days are numbered. The men are ready to serve. Ready for battle.
Let's batter that army.
On the march. My warriors are steadfast and true.
He's dealt with.
Moving up. We will stay the course. Not possible.
See, they are pushing forwards there, but that said, we're going to be over relatively soon. You're now good. You can push back up to London. And no, you're going to start pushing down the coast this way to try and help out against these guys if needs be. Because if they get a foothold, it could be hard to get them out. And we are going to end this one here, guys. So thank you very much for watching. We're going to have the rest of Wales. We might lose a couple of territories. You're going to have to deal with these guys as they come in. Once we've consolidated Wales, we're going to push ourselves back here. We're going to spend a few turns. We're going to keep building up, guys, definitely. And then we're going to take the rest of Anglia and Kent down here, guys. I'm going to be a bit careful here. I might well leave this little territory here until I'm completely happy. Because once we've taken everything, there is an event which happens after we win the big victory, which we're going to need to deal with. And it's not necessarily the easiest event to deal with, guys. Also, we might send a little expeditionary force over here to deal with some of the Vikings over here. We're friends with Dyflin, however. Wow. Yeah. Northliode is being battered, and the Scots are actually becoming quite powerful there. So I also want to pay attention to that, because we don't want the Scots getting too far into England. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed this. Please feel free to comment down in the comments section. or like or dislike the video, guys. If you do dislike it, I just ask you please pop a comment saying why. They all actually help me quite a bit. Even dislikes, sounds daft, actually help my video. Also, there's a link to my Discord, my Twitter, and my Patreon, guys. Thank you for your time.